Dissector, thug rejector, I'm a certified human lie detector. Gonna getcha on a stretcher if you try and play me like an old projector. Crime sector is my nectar. Professor Greg is gonna give another lecture. Crime collector, freak connector, and I'm always gonna be a pup protector, fool detector, interceptor. I'm a meaner than a specter. Boom! There we go. I hit the right timing on that one. Yee! Fool deflector, interceptor, and I'm meaner than a specter with a vector on his pector. With all respect, ya, just remember I'm a temper for the conjector. I'm no pretender with an agenda, and I'll serve it to you straight without the blender. In the ender, I'm gonna send ya on a mission to reveal the true offender. To comprehend ya, you must repent the censor. So God bless ya and stay safe, ya. Bam! At the last minute, he kicked it out of the ballpark. Right, Trace Elements? Come on!
Love my freak family growing heart.
Thanks, Miss Skiss. It took me so long to get that name. I don't know why. It's just right there now. But it was just sort of like that one the two capital letters in the middle, it just something didn't work for me. Hey, what cartoon does this remind you of right here? And tonight in the local news, we'll be talking about the weather. I know you'll all enjoy that very much. Tomorrow it should be 75 degrees. It might be 80 if we're lucky. What do you think of that? Kind of reminds me of the Peanuts, you know? I can see like Linus slipping on... Yeah, there you go. As Wally Gator said. And I know he said it before me because... Well, I said it before him in my head, but he thinks he said it before me because you guys are on a delay. Yeah! And now the Millennial Forces will be showing up tonight on this channel to discuss not only the Lori Vallows of the world, but bartenders who mime it. Bartenders who have no glasses or anything, they just mime the activities. They're really crazy. Catch it tonight at 11. Hey, on my head. That's right, Raven. Remember that shit? God dang. It's a very sad story that just happened 5 years ago. Not only were there small turtles that were crushed by a pickup truck, but 7 dogs ran over and ate those same turtles. Very sad story indeed. Tonight at 11. Back to you, Jim. It was a dark, cold winter night. Billy Boy Blue was standing alone behind an outhouse. Curious. Dude, like Curious Georgia, like totally went behind the outhouse with a knife and took out Billy Boy Blue. You know, like, totally, man. It was like the coolest thing ever, dude. I can't whistle. I can't make the whistle. Totally, man. No way. That's gnarly. Okay, is that good? But Billy Boy Blue, he didn't die from the stabs from Curious Georgia. He got up in a moment of absolute courage. He saw light from a neighboring yard, and he ran as fast as he could, collapsing on the doorstep. Curious Georgia was close behind. But then suddenly, the light of the door opened, scaring Curious Georgia away. Billy Boy Blue looked up at the neighbor and said, "Please help me." Come on, you guys. No, it's you that needs saving, Billy Boy Blue. Billy Boy Blue yells out to Curious Georgia in some strange delusion after she had stabbed him, and says, "I'll save you, Curious Georgia." And as she's running through the cornfield away from the light as the door opened, she turns and says, "He needed the money. That's all it was." Oh man. Ew, shit. You guys are crazy, man. That's all it was. He only needed the money. Yeah. Poor Billy Boy Blue. It's a story never told, but absolutely true. It was a devastating funeral for Billy Boy Blue. He only had 3 or 4 people at his funeral. It was Little Miss Muffet, Jack, and Jill. But Jill had no bucket and no quarter. She was dead broke. And who came along but Curious Georgia? Stared down at the grave, threw some dirt on top of it, and hawked a loogie right on top of it, and said he needed the money. He needed the money. And how sad that is for Billy Boy Blue, who in his last moments had his worst enemy looking down on him, tossing dirt as if she had no care in the world. Poor Billy Boy Blue. Poor Billy Boy Blue. Wait, do I hear knocking on the inside of the coffin? It's Billy Boy Blue. You can hear him. He's yelling, "Can someone please save me?" And Jill, turning around with her bucket, comes running back and shoves Curious Georgia the hell out of the way. Jack, however, says, hell no. Hell no, Joe. You will not help Billy Boy Blue. But then Kit Kat shows up. She throws a Kit Kat bar to Jack, and he runs after it, and then is able to pry open the coffin. And Billy Boy Blue crawls out, dusts himself off, looks over at curious Georgia and says, I didn't need the money after all. Unbelievable. What a great story, you know, and those are the kind of stories that keep me going on this. Oh, got tears coming down my eyes. He's alive! Look at him! Look at him! Ooh, he never needed the money. Great story, I lived. What are you talking about? A noun. Is that you, Trey Zilliman? 13. What did you say, Trey Zilliman? 13. I don't even know what you're talking. Wow! Wow. Absolutely insane.
What are you talking about? This is some of the scariest music I've ever heard in my life. It almost sounds demonic. Oh boy. Absolutely incredible. What do you mean, Miss Red What do you mean, Miss Red Badger? How could you be scared? This is just... Well, I don't want to say my name.
Why won't you say your name, you meanie?
Well, because I just don't want to tonight.
Why not? You're scaring people.
What do you mean you're scaring people? It's not even Friday the 13th. I'm just sitting here hanging out. This is what I sound like, you idiot.
Oh my god, you called me an idiot. I never call you an idiot.
Well, that's because I'm not an idiot. You can't ever call me an idiot.
Well, I can too. You remember the time when you...
Now listen, Mary Lou. Are you okay tonight? You seemed a little upset earlier.
I'm feeling just fine. How about you?
Wait, are you talking to me? I asked you a question. I wasn't expecting you to ask me a question back.
Well, I'm just trying to be polite. You know, when you're walking by somebody in the hall and you might say, hey, how you doing today? And then the other person...
Oh, God. Every time that happens to me, I never say anything... Yes, it's more frightening from behind the bars. This is Friday Night Scary Hour.
I'm the sector, fuck rejector. I'm a certified human lie detector. Gonna get ya on a stretcher if you try and play me like an old projector. Crime sector, it's my nectar. Professor Crayon's gonna give a little lecture. Crime collector, freak connector. And I'm always gonna be a pop protector, fool deflector.
feel like I'm doing EVP readings at this point. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Did you just say what I think you said? That's exactly what I thought you said. That's crazy. Wow, he said I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Wow.
Hey, listen, if I'm going to give you some EVP sounds, get it right, sucker. I never said peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you idiot.
Well, that's what I heard you say. How do I know what you want me to hear you say? You said, well,
No, I said,
That's right, and I heard peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Well, how the hell did you hear peanut butter and jelly sandwich out of that? It's not even close, you idiot.
Well, you know, work harder next time, you fool. Wow.
Yeah, you know, it's weird. It's... Come on, you guys. Does that mean I've got like some kind of mental disorder that I can actually have that conversation? With the two voices? I don't identify as any of them, but... Okay, that's what I was thinking, Fiber Sloop. I wasn't sure, but... Yeah, more EVP readings. Let's see what we...
Okay. Tell us, are there any ghosts in my house right now? Can you say that again?
No, I can't. It's a one-shot wonder there. Thank you.
Okay, well, this is what I heard. I'd like to have a Coke and a smile.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony.
Yeah, no, that's not what I was talking about. Are you dead? What does that mean? It was a simple question. It's either yes or no. It almost sounded like you said, what are you doing?
Well, if I'm gonna be honest, I did say that. I said, what are you doing? I mean, who asked, are you dead? I mean, if you're asking that to a ghost, of course they're dead. That's why they're answering you, you idiot.
Well, I'm asking if you were dead.
I know, that's what I mean. I'm dead, obviously. That's why I'm answering your question.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I get it, okay? Well, I guess you got me there. You got me. That was a dumb question, okay? I'm sorry about that. Is there any other questions that you might want to ask me?
Well, that's not how it works, you see, because you ask me a question, and then I'll give you some nonsensical sounding thing, and then you can interpret it however you want to, so that the people listening think you know you heard something that's relevant to a case you might be looking at.
That's exactly right. Thank you very much. I'll keep that in mind.
Hello, this is Jim Sampson, and with me today is somebody who is going to be talking about sewage treatment. And why he does sewage treatment, I have absolutely no idea. And with me now is Steve Johnson, and what is it about sewage treatment that you enjoy so much, Steve?
Well, Jim, I really love doing sewage treatment, and the reason I love doing it so much is you never know what you might find in the sewers of our cities. For example, last week I found... Hey, listen, I'm not really interested in that aspect of it. I'm just wondering why it is
This is PIR, Portland International Raceway, with the biggest thing since the Pinewood Drag. We have Rod Laver, a retired astronaut, with his hydroelectric car. It's guaranteed to rip the road right in front of your face. We also have Jim Hansen, another Jim, by the way, with his... Oh, man, those damn Jims are everywhere,
Aren't they?
What's 4 plus 11? Ghost. What is 4 plus 11?
I'm going home.
Can you say that again? I didn't hear you.
When you go around.
I think you said when you're smoking dope. Is that what you said? What's 4 plus 11? I think what they meant was 4 plus 11, so that would be 15. Not 4 and then put the 1 on the 1 after that. Well, that time I heard you say, I said it's smoking dope. That's really weird. I mean, how the hell did you come up with that?
Okay, listen, you knucklehead. What I said was it's smoking dope. You're right. You got it right, okay? 411, you know how everybody uses that number for that shit?
Yeah, I know, but you weren't supposed to talk with the regular voice. You gotta keep the ruse going with the, like, like, like that. You get it?
Yeah, I know, but you kept pushing and pushing and pushing. I said what I said, and it's up to you just to push the story on there.
Wait a minute. Somebody just told me it's 420, you idiot.
Oh, well, I guess my math isn't that good. Okay, 4 plus...
Hey, listen, jackass, it's too late, okay? You can't now say, 411, you can't now say, let me add 9 to it and it equals 420. It doesn't work that way. You get it, right?
Okay, let me just try one more time.
I know.
Oh, I see what you said. You said 411 plus 9 that time.
Yes, I did. Okay, can we move on to something else? Thank you.
Okay, Jesus. I dare you, watch my show. I dare you, watch it. Whoa.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, John Boy? That's not gonna work, okay?
Why not?
Because nobody cares. You get what I'm saying?
Wait, somebody said to say triple dog dare you.
That never works, you idiot.
Why are you calling me an idiot? That makes me feel really bad. I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry!
Don't cry, John Boy. Please don't cry, John Boy. Gosh, you're always so mean and tough. Why would you ever cry?
Well, guys can cry too.
Yeah, that just doesn't sound very sad though, John Boy.
Man, that's so scary sounding, don't you think?
Oh my god, it's so scary. Help, John Boy.
Yeah, you're on your own there, Mary Lou. You were so mean to me earlier.
You're gonna cry again?
Hell no. I was just joking around. It sounded like the circular saw. What was he doing with it? That's scary. Did you ever hear the saw crunching through bone?
Well, it wouldn't, it wouldn't be crunching through the bone, it'd be kind of cutting through it, wouldn't it?
Well, you know what I meant.
No, I really didn't, okay? You said crunching through the bone. I mean, I'm not sure a saw would crunch through a bone, would it?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you're right.